Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Defense looks as if it's coming. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Nolan. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Caught over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And that one's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Catch in the middle, it's Phillips. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama. Doesn't it always seem like they've always...
Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride at the 15. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Russell. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
Back to pass. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him. At the 45 on his way. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
And some room to work. Oh, continues to fight for yards. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Now he's going to break the pocket. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Godet. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Still running at the 40. He's loose on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown tie.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Yellow Jackets are facing third and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. To the ground with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. Hits him with a stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Back to pass, it's Russell. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
From the gun, running back on the move. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's a heat. Finds a man on the left. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no...
Touchdown, Bama! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Here's the pressure. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? That's reeled in. It's Stone. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. It's great to spread the ball around and cool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No.
Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! A great catch and run for 6.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to...
Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's picked off. That's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Fires to the big fella.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
We talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
To the air on second down. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, what a move. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Rushes on him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the tailback. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Power football with the run. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him, and then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Got his man on the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Plucks it out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, you never complain.
Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. It's on target and complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Skips away from pressure. Oh, he makes the catch. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Big guy smells it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Second down, he'll throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Alabama! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much. They'll try to build on this lead. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Give to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Got it behind the line. It's Stone. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Secures it at the 30. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Looking down the left side. Intercepted for the 11th time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Touchdown Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Got the back over the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Barry Johnson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And they get him on the ground. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Alabama trying to convert this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw it. He'll pull it down and run.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Wants to throw. It's Russell. Dances away. He'll pull it down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Touchdown, Bama! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Stone. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Snagged in the middle, it's Stone. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Pace, 27, jump.
Off the play fake on first down. Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGee.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
Throws toward the end zone. Looking for the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Yellow Jackets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they... Touchdown! Georgia Tech! Quick strike through the air for the score. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging there.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and...
He's got it down the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
Touchdown, Alabama! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Defensive coordinators showing heat before the snap. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second down. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes that Alabama offense. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Keys. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Still on his feet at the 35. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Spins away from the defense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Sweet cut there.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Caught in the backfield. It's McGee. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He turns it loose to the left. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pringle. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to run it. That's caught. It's Gay. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bean. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll get rid of it. Working that left side. There he goes. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
And you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go, you on the sideline, you in the game.
Fires to the wideout. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them.